Hello everyone. Okay, today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to... Ooh. Well, I don't need that, do I? We're going to do a little trip down memory lane. Hope it's not broken. As I let you ask me questions and reminisce about my trip to Tokyo in 2023. It was about February, I believe. So we're going to just go through some videos and clips, and hopefully we don't see anything strange. I hope nothing that makes me want to delete the video afterwards, but you know, stuff happens, so we'll see what happens. But it should be okay. It should be family friendly, etc., etc. So, if I've done this already before, I'm sorry, but life goes on, and I had a bit to drink and stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. So let me know if I'm too quiet, or the music's too loud, or there's a problem, or whatever. Hello, Aaron. But let's get on the road. So here is a recap. Indeed, it is, right? It was February 2023. I don't know if I did this on our streams or anything, but I suddenly thought, oh, a minute. I don't think I talked about this. You know, it is. It's a bit hard being senile. Anyway, so hopefully this should work. So look, it's me on an airplane, and I can zoom in and stuff. This is awesome, right? I don't know where this is. I think this is just over Paris or something. I think it was just taking off, right? Not landing. Probably. I can't remember. Hello, Idris. How much did it cost? It cost a lot, bruv. But, you know, it was just after the pandemic. So, you know, Japan was very happy to see us. And, of course, the yen also had dropped in value. So, let's say it was cheaper than previous journeys. Definitely cheaper. The euro was in a good state. The dollar was in a good state. And Japan was, you know, closed. Japan had been closed to tourists. And so, you know, hello, Psycho. Yeah, family friendly, right? And so it was, they were kind of a little bit eager for tourists to come back, right? So, I don't think the airplane ticket was that cheap. It was kind of a bit more than usual, but it was a direct flight, so it's cheaper if you book a ticket which stops in something like Moscow or other places like Cairo. But generally, yeah, we thought, no, I don't want to take more time on the plane, so we just took a direct flight, and that was, I think that was about, what was it? But because we booked really early, like a year, 2 years before. It was like literally booked it at the pandemic, and then because of the pandemic, we had to cancel, and then we had to rebook it and rebook it and rebook it, and I think it was about 700 per person, 700 euros. I think. I can't remember. I don't know. Life goes on. I don't know what's going to happen next time. If we can even go next time, I hope. But then we arrived, of course, in the metro, and the first thing I did was take a picture of anime. And you might remember we talked about this. I was like, "What's that?" The Axia, and people were like, "What's that?" It was like, "Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it wasn't good either." But that was the movie, and of course, it's funny, right? You think about like today, Psycho Soldier. Right, we see adverts for anime. I don't know about in your country, but in France, it's not unusual to see advertisements for anime now. It's normal, right? You even see like Jujutsu Kaisen movie that's in the cinema. You're like, wow, okay. But of course in Japan it's very, very normal. And so I was like, oh, anime in the metro. Oh, taking a picture. Wow, that's the first thing I did. You know what, I think I have done this before. But hey, we'll have a nice family-friendly video, which is definitely only about the trip to Japan and not about KOF. Strange that. Not about KOF. I don't know what you mean. KOF? No, I'd never talk about that during a stream. No, not at all. Right. So I don't know why I took a picture of this station. Not at all. Right. Don't know. Right. What? No, that was my suitcase. Absolutely irrelevant. Don't know. Right. And then I remember going to this really cheap. Well, it was cheap at the time. Like I said, the hotel was really hoping for people to come back, and so this hotel, what was it called? It's the Appa Hotel. The Appa Hotel, absolutely tiny room. You could barely like walk around the bed, but hey, it's cheap, so whatever. And it stank because it was a smoking room, right? I was like, wow, did you not open the windows? But the room stank. I was like, wow. So anyway, what did you really think basketball anime was on TV with English subtitles? Come on, man. The point was, like, the last time I went to Japan, I hadn't like no, let me rephrase that. The last time I went to Japan, I had this tiny ass TV, which was still like from 1995. So it basically could watch terrestrial, local, national TV, and that's it. But in this hotel, you had a big flat. You can see like big flat screen TV, right? And I could plug my USB into it. So I was like, if I can't watch anything, I'm going to watch what I bring with me. And it worked. You can plug in your USB drive, watch whatever anime you want. Imagine that. You go to Japan and you're watching subtitled anime. Yeah, that's good, right? Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so no. But, you know, there was lots of anime on TV, but we'll get back to that in a second, right? So if you haven't watched Gundam G-Witch, well, it's a good series. It's good, right? As we said before, right? And in Japan at the time, like the episode like 1 or 2 barely had been released, and they were already releasing merchandise, including packets of crisps. You're like, wow, really? Aerial crisps. But did you know the war crimes that had been committed? No, never mind. No spoilers, right? I'm like, Ariel, really? Eri, really? 79 yen for a packet of crisps. All right, fair enough, good enough. That's cheap as hell. But anyway, there's Delphine at the sushi restaurant, and there's the sushi. I hope you're not hungry, bruv. Look at that food. Japan is not a place that you want to come back from ever, bruv. Let's cut the fantasy, yeah. I love Japan, but I don't want to work there. I don't want to live there. Imagine, let's be serious, right? If you're an eternal tourist with buckets of money, okay, yeah, Japan's fantastic. I'm not sure I could leave, right? It's amazing, right? But to work there, to you know, to be a slave to the grind, and to have to go into this, you know, into the metro every day at 6 a.m. No. I'm good. Thank you. No thanks. I'll stay home. Thanks. Right. So if you like sushi, of course, Japan. Whoa. You can't be. Hello, Johnny. You can't be disappointed with Kukuru. Oh, you recognised it, eh? You nerd. Yeah. I still have to watch the rest of that series. I was like, yeah, it's a good start. But then I just started watching Japanese anime, like without subtitles, and to be honest, I had no idea what the hell was going on. No. I had a general idea of what was going on, but I didn't understand the Japanese really. But it was fun anyway, you know. It's like, hey man, I'm watching Japanese Raw before everyone else because it's live. And this is the view from my hotel. It was amazing. Yeah, look at it. It's amazing. It's so full of life and countryside and nature and electric. It's really like the Japan you see in anime, right? Look, telephone pylons, you know, bicycles on the street unattended, like no chains. This is really what it's like, bruv. And you're like, okay, it's pretty depressing. Harem Isekai is the way to go. Yeah, pretty much. Right? You're like, what? Why am I here? I don't know. You see, Idris, exactly right. It is like the anime, right? It's like the anime. It is exactly the same. Oh, you like it, yeah? You know what? This is what we talked about before, right? Sports anime. In fact, pretty much anything from the 90s is probably going to be better than anything that is released right now. It's just too much. Oh, right. So if you don't like food, you're not going to like my photos, okay? Just stop. If you haven't got a full belly right now, stop this stream. Do not watch anymore because there's a lot of food in this to come, right? So if you don't know what this is a oh crikey, I've forgotten. It's what's it called? You can see there's cheese, right? You can see there's a burger in there, right? And you can see there's curry sauce, right? So basically it's a plate, there's rice at the bottom, there's a beef patty on the top, and then it's covered with cheese and curry. I don't know what's going on with my brain, I'm sorry, but I've forgotten what it's called. But it's wait, Dory, something Dory. Curry I've forgotten. Anybody know? Forgotten. Something Dory, cheese Dory, curry Dory, something like that. Anyway, you can get that in the Denny's, right? I got this in Denny's, it's funny in the Denny's, right? The Denny's, you might know, it's an American brand. It's a brand of family restaurants, and you might have noticed in the anime as well. It is accurately portrayed, right? People actually go and have a dinner of kind of not American, but kind of Japanized American like dinner, and yeah, it's very funny. You look at the menu, you realize it's basically based on 4 kind of concepts. It's like it's either got a burger in it, or a piece of salmon, or a piece of bacon, or salad, or rice. Maybe some steak, right? And rice. It's just a combination of all these things, but just different flavors. You're funny. It's not lasagna. No. Right? It's curry and cheese, and it's lovely. I absolutely love this, right? It's not amazing, but it's very nice, right? And I ate quite a lot of it. It's not too expensive for your average meal, yeah, that'll keep you happy for the rest of until the next meal. That's good. So then we come to randomly walking around and finding gacha capsule machines. And you might recognize these characters, yeah? What does that say? It says Chuen Sa. Wait a minute, what? Hold on a minute. My Japanese is totally destroyed now. What's going on? Chun. Rat? What? Okay, I don't know what's going on there. It should be man, but anyway. I know. You want me to eat curry with a chopsticks? Oh, well done, Idris. Chainsaw Man, really? Your Japanese is better than mine, right? That doesn't look like a doesn't look like it. But anyway, there you go. So as you can see, loads of cash-ins on the wonderful anime series, right? You guys are so good, man. Chainsaw Man? Really? I really didn't know it was Chainsaw Man. Did you know that this is a Apple iPhone, right? And you can put your wonderful figure onto the cable for no reason at all, right? And it just sits there, right? Bit of plastic on your phone, right? Demon waifu? What do you mean? Power. I can read power. 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 That's power, right? Nobody cares about the rest of them. Hold on. What's that? Makima. I can read that. Nothing else is important. Nobody cares about the rest of them. It was an absolute cash grab. You're absolutely correct, right? That's it, bruv. Cash. I love the way. I love the way my interpreter says, "Wait, you said Ash, right? So I will display the emote Ash." Fantastic, right? There you go. So there you go. That was cash grab. Wonderful, right? And notice the instructions. I like. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Don't put your hand into the machine, right? Let the ball drop and take the ball out. Don't try to grab it from inside. Yeah, bad things will happen. You idiot. Okay, there you go. Fantastic, right? Okay, you might think this is a sex toy. It is not a sex toy. Okay, you know what this is? I bet you can't guess what this is, can you? No, you can't. You dirty-minded so-sos. This is not a sex toy. I'll tell you this one more time. Look, can you guess what it is? Millennials. What do you think this is? This is octopus-flavoured potato chips. Right, that's nice. Cat tail. No, it's not a cat tail. Do you want me to beat you with it? I'll tell you, you'll feel it, bruv. I think it has multiple uses. How dare you? How dare you? It's for the shower, right? You can scrub yourself with it. Scrub yourself from all that lolly filth you've been watching, you dirty animals. Okay, what's next? Okay, we are strolling through the Asakusa neighborhood. So it's got a shopping mall. You've got a man being slapped. No, it's not actually. The man is the woman's in front, behind. It's a shopping mall. It's full of people. And as I said, just after the pandemic, people are getting used to seeing tourists come back and stuff again. And you might see over there there's a pharmacist, a bit like Yakuza. You've really got to resist the urge to run in there and buy a vitamin drink and then destroy the whole thing. Right, and over there is a kind of confectionery cookie place. Oh my days, man. Dango, right? You know the free balls on a stick? That stuff is simple, right? Made of rice and usually covered in some syrupy stuff, and it's absolutely fantastic, right? Simple stuff, man. And there's, of course, you might recognise these. I don't know why. What's this? Street Fighter? I think it's Street Fighter, right? Street Fighter 6 cards. Yeah. I gave these as presents to the locals. You know, the local players when I visited them. Fatal Fury? I never heard of it, mate. Don't know what you're talking about. Flipping thing, man. Cost me ridiculous. Mugen, yeah, I think that's it. I think you're right. You might recognise there's the Evangelion pouch, but anyway. Anyway, next. Oh yeah, so Mob. Did anyone watch Mob Psycho 100? Or was it called was it Mob Psycho 100? Yeah. Right. So I think the movie was coming out there. I don't remember. But they had. Why didn't I buy one of these? So there was the Metro Pass. You could buy a Metro Pass of Mob Psycho 100. I completely took a picture and I completely forgot about it. Never mind. I should have visited SNK, but that's in Osaka. Actually, no, there's one in Tokyo as well. But I had already visited them. And then they were like, yeah, maybe see you next time, Gunny. Not this time. I'm like, oh, okay. Alright, fair enough. And then, of course, you've got the famous Stop Terrorism. Right? That's nice, isn't it? stop terrorism. Call 110 if you see any suspicious activities or persons, right? I was like, can I call them and speak to Motoko Kusanagi, please? I would like to do that. Or maybe speak to Tachikoma, right? Because it's AI. Amazing anime, but stay away from the manga. It'll give your eyes cancer. Okay. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's like the anime was like not good, but I still watched the whole of it. I was like, but I couldn't stop watching it. It was really weird. It did a good job because it made me watch the whole thing. I watched seasons 1 and 2. I didn't think it was amazing, but I just wanted to see what was going to happen, right? It's like, okay. Yeah, it was alright. So, yeah, nobody called terrorism on this guy. I wonder why. Alright, so the story behind this, right? I'm not sure you can see very well, but this is Crisis Core Final Fantasy Play Arts action figure Zack, right? Right, let's have a look at the price. Square Enix product. This is I think this is the American version, right? What? 12,000 yen. I'm not going to do the math right now. 12,000 yen. Okay. Did you know, right? I bought Zack for my partner when it was released, right? This very same edition. I bought this for my partner. And I know she doesn't want me to tell this story, or she's just going to say, well, I don't care, right? But I bought this edition, right? Because I had a feeling that one day it would be valuable, right? And I bought it for something stupid like 20 euros. Okay? Yeah, it's the same author as One Punch Man. That's right. Yeah, I know. Right? I bought this for 20 euros, right? And I left it on the shelf and I said, okay, Delphine, this is for you, right? Just keep this, right? One day it will have value, probably, right? And then one day she goes to me, yeah, I need some space. Can I sell it? I said to her, you understand this is Zack from Final Fantasy, right? It might be worth money in the future. You really should hang on to it. She's like, no, I don't care. I said, well, okay, suit yourself. This is literally the same freaking edition, right? 12,000 freaking yen. Right? I'm not going to say any more. Okay? But I am literally so mean that I wanted this to happen so that I could show her that number one, above everything else, you should listen to Old Man Gunny, right? Because if you don't, bad things will happen. But you know what she said? I don't care. That's what she said. I don't care. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So, speaking of Chainsaw Man, there you go. That was like one of the first 84 USD. Not bad, right? So it's not like a huge amount of money. But just imagine if you kept it for another 10 years, right? You know what I mean? I played the figure just like, yeah, right, of course I did. Bruv, that thing was sealed, right? I don't care about Zack. But I knew, I had a feeling, I thought, okay, hold on, Zack is part of the pre-history of Fate Fury, Final Fantasy VII. I thought, no. This is a keeper. This is something that either people don't care about or maybe one day they will care very much about. And so, you know, I said I bought it for 20 euros. You know, the dollar is about the same. So it's 60 euros profit, technically. It's not that lot. It's not a lot, is it? But it's a profit. And I was right. That's the important thing. Anyway, right. So as we arrived, you know, they started to release the Chainsaw Man merchandise. So I was like, yeah, it looks like shit, doesn't it? In my opinion. I don't know what you think, but I thought this is some nasty, cheap plastic crap. But that was already like like the first new figures coming out, and I was like, bruv, this is doo-doo, right? I saw an unpacking of video of a Yuri 14. It tore me apart. It was. I mean, it was not meant to be opened yet. You know what I mean, right? Ah, YouTube videos, man. Like, I've got to open my King of Fighters night. Yeah, no. I'm not opening that. You people are joking, bruv. Yeah, open your pack, bruv. Open it up. Open the sealed value, yeah, for your YouTube clicks. Yeah, okay. Maybe if I have 2 of them. By the way, does anyone recognize this one? The pain, bruv, the pain. Clean your Show Me figure before showing it. Yeah, exactly, right? No, I mean, you know, the shirt, see, you know, when you're a fan, you don't care about selling it afterwards. You just want it on your shelf. And that's why my Show Me is open, right? It's on the shelf. I'm not thinking about selling it later on. I'm thinking about it being on my shelf and me watching it and being happy. That's it. That's all, right? So if you haven't seen Made in the Abyss, I recommend that as well. But you might want to how do I say this? You might want to be ready for some drama. Yeah, Johnny, don't. And yeah, if you like young kids, yeah, you know what? There is a character in this series, and I want to call the FBI on the artist. To be honest, on the writer, I want to call the FBI on the writer. I want the FBI to investigate the writer, because there's some things in the series I'm like, wait a minute, why are you talking about that? Because, you know, some of the characters are a bit young and some stuff happens and you're like, wait, what? Is this to make us unhappy, or are you talking about something else? So it's not gore, but it's some bad things happen, let's just say that, right? But the series is good. The series is good. At the end of the day, the series is good. It's called Made in the Abyss. And yeah, you should watch it, right? I recommend that one as well. And it's got a couple of movies as well, right? That was good. So it was interesting to see the figures are out. And of course, interestingly, this is the side character. It's not even the main character. So I'm like, okay, right? And then, of course, we have another figure, which I asked for a long time ago, managed to get it, and you might recognize it. So this is actually some sort of damage. There's some sort of problem with this figure, but it's already, and if I say like 20k was 80, so this is about $100 and it's damaged. I have the figure, but funnily enough, when it arrived, there was a weird scratch on it, so you can imagine it's probably around the same price. If you have this mint unopened, I am sure it is worth a whole lot of cash, right? This figure is hard to get now. Flamingo, what are you talking about? People get eaten by what? Way too much I don't understand. So there's Delphine. We're on the Akiba strip now and just checking out some food. Hope you're not hungry. Right, so that's a bit of what was it, urchin, sea urchin. Don't know if you eat that, right? And some fish and some roe and some more fish. I'm like, okay, whatever. It is good. A bit of wasabi. Yeah, it's alright. It's good. Yeah, if you like that. It's kind of a cheap place on the Akiba strip. A little hole in the wall, kind of tucked away, but it's nice. Yeah. Right. A bit of a close up. So this is my bowl. I was like, egg, fish, tuna, and some, I don't know, fish and some fish and egg, and then you just mix it all together, add some soy sauce, and you're done. Simple food. You might recognize this, right? There's some character from Blaze Blue, blah blue. 2,000 yen, that's like nothing. Right? Yeah, right. Raw fish. And you're like, yeah, that's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. It's pretty good value, right? What, you want to talk about that? What's this? SN Clay Claymore. What? King of Fighters 15th anniversary. I don't want to see any more of that now, do you? Nah. It's some weird looking toes. Miranwi. Iranwi. I don't know what that is. Shall we skip? We don't want to see any more of that, do we? Right. So on my trip, we saw a couple of KOF figures. Strangely, they were of my and nobody else. Literally nobody else this trip. Right. Beach version. Oh my gosh. My Shiranui. The King of Fighters. Right. 33,000 yen. So I don't know what the maths is. Right. But let's say probably, I don't know, 100 something. It's not too bad, is it? But when the yen gets more powerful, it's going to be a lot more expensive than that. But funnily enough, you could find some Mai, and good luck finding anything else. All pies have aged, you know what I mean, right? Now look, King of Fighters 98, how much do you think this is going to be? Right, that figure was 30. This is a C grade cartridge for Neo Geo, right? A bit of B. Itami. Oh, I don't know, man. Probably something dodgy going on. But that's nearly 40,000 yen. Just for King of Fighters 98. Right, and then over here, King of Fighters 99, 34, because you can't compete you can't compete with 98, please. And then, actually, 77,000 yen for King of Fighters 2002 with a BCB rating. How much is No. Where's my phone? Oh my god, my phone's not here. Oh, flip. 77,000 yen. Let's have a look quickly. 1,000 yen. Let's have a look. 1,000 yen. Let's have a look. Right. That's 490 euros. Right. That's nearly 500 euros, which is kind of like nearly it's kind of average, like $500. King of Fighters 2002 cartridge for $500, and it's not even A grade. Right? 2002 should be free, innit? Keep playing on FightSaid, yeah? Yeah. It's a good idea, bruv, because you're not playing on Neo Geo Kart, bruv. That's not going to happen. You have to be a baller to pay for this. What the hell, man? $500? What the heck, mate? And I was like, oh, I've got King of Fighters 98 here, right? No, that's rubbish. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then we've got a couple of Neo Geo CDs, right? So you can see here, 27k. That's nothing. That's like half. Wait, half? So 250 for what is that? Cross swords? Magical swords? I can't remember. Magical Swords 2 or something, right? A, B, something. Gosh, right? Art of Fighting soundtrack. I don't know. No, Neo Geo. Art of Fighting. Probably Art of Fighting. Just Art of Fighting on Neo Geo CD for 13k. Ninja Commando for 27k. What the hell, man? I mean, Neo Geo CD tiles. It's like, why? The only reason to get Neo Geo CD titles is because of the soundtrack. Of course, it's AST, right? If you have an AST, because usually the CD versions are inferior to the cart. They literally could not fit the cart contents onto the CD. It's a CD! It's usually not as good. So you're only doing it for the soundtrack. Is that Burning Star? No, it's Polestar. Polestar, right? Polestar for some reason dropped from 35k to 23k. I'm like, what? And yeah, right. Do you want to look at the loading screen for 1 hour? Why? Even if you got the CDZ, it's like, blah, no. Wait, what? Robo Army. Robo Army, of course. Robo Army, 15k. All right. And Saber Reboot. Saber what? Reboot. Cyber Reboot. Oh, Cyberlip. Cyberlip. Yeah, okay. What a strange name that was. Cyberlip. It really should have been Cyber Rip. What the hell happened? What the hell happens, SNK? This is ridiculous. It's Cyber Rip. It's literally Cyber Rip, not Lip. Who authorized that? That's terrible. 35k anyway for a CD in pretty good condition. AA something, right? Big tournament. What's that one? Big tournament. That's literally what it says. Big. What a great name. Big tournament. Okay, fair enough. So there you go. Some Neo Geo Pocket stuff down there. And so, you know. Is that Parasite Eve? Yeah, looks like Parasite Eve, don't it? Right, so if you want to like spend all your money on old cartridges and stuff, it's... Yeah, well, that's it, Idris. It's literally just for collection. You just put it on your shelf and you don't do anything with it. I literally have a shelf. You've seen my shelf. It's full of stuff I'm not going to play. And, you know, you get a little satisfaction. And then you just play Fight Sage. And you're like, okay. So there you go, right? Yeah, it's... And the thing is, every year that I went, it was more and more difficult to find Neo Geo stuff. So Mandareke was a good place to find stuff, but it's the market. You know, if you can't find it, then simply it's more rare, and you know what happens with rare stuff, it's more expensive. So if I went down there and I bought every copy of King of Fighters 98, you watch, the price will explode, bruv. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's me on the Akiba Strip. Nobody cares. A couple of shops moved over. Yeah, whatever. But G-Store is quite interesting. You'll see inside that in a minute. But yeah, the new Japan Pro Wrestling store is in there. It's moved now. So this is the store. It's kind of quiet when I went, but as you can see, it's a pretty good store, right? Lots of anime-related stuff. Gals Fighters is the only good game for Neo Geo. How dare you? How dare you? What happened to Match of the Millennium, bruv? How dare you? Saying Match of the Millennium is not a good game? Come on, man. Right, so I don't know if you can recognize any anime there. No, I don't know. But you can have an eye mask and pretend that you're sleeping. Oh, that's thingy, that samurai one, isn't it? Right. Is that one? What's that? Oh, that's Jujutsu Kaisen, isn't it? Look, Jujutsu Kaisen. And I don't know, what's that? I don't know what that is. Don't know. But yeah, it's a good store. Good store for anime stuff. One Piece, of course. Yeah. And there is a highball. Hey! Right. Highball, of course, if you didn't know, is whiskey and soda water. Right. Awesome stuff. And this is interesting because if you look at the TV, right, they're looking at horse racing. Gals Fight is 10 times better. I'm not sure about that, bruv. How many mini games have you got in Gals Fighters? So you got horse racing, right? And then they all fell in some pits, and it's definitely not because of the butt on the left side. Anyway, here is of course the barbecue. Barbecue's good, right? This is actually hard to find in, I don't know about your country, but in my country it's hard to find because the fire is not hot enough and the meat is not fatty enough. When I say fatty, I don't mean like greasy, I mean like that good fat. That good fat that when you grill it, it melts in your mouth with a nice glass of beer. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to say anymore. My goodness. Right, okay. So that's just frying it up and eating food and kimchi, and it's interesting, like going to Japan and you're eating. Actually, this is like, you know, I don't know if, I think Korea might have created this concept. I don't know, right? But it's literally Korean barbecue, right? Horse racing, I don't know. Guess what? It's chocolate, but guess what else is in this? I bet you can't guess what else is in this. What do you think is in this? Which is not, you will not find usually in the West. So obviously you've got chocolate, you've got cream. What else do you think is in there? Nuts? Yeah, there's nuts in there. Anime ice cream, well, yeah. But there's something else in there. Wait, is there? Probably. Yeah, I'm sure there is. You can't guess, can you? No, it's tofu, bruv. There's tofu in this ice cream as well. Amazing. It was fine. It was fine. Oh, look, videos. You might recognize some of these anime characters. Let it go. Avengers. Rubbish. Terrible. Alcohol. No alcohol. Now, I apologize in advance if I see any upskirts or something dirty, but I'm sure Idris is going to be very excited. He's going to be very, very excited if he sees any dirty stuff, any etchy, nasty things. Lolly alert, lolly alert. Okay, some nice monsters. Okay, that's good. Calm down, Psycho KOF, calm down. I might have done another shot there. Just for, you know, my YouTube shorts, innit? Okay, so this, right, I got it. Can I pause this? Right, that is a nabe. Nabe, right? Nabe is basically very kind of countryside style vegetables, and you put them in a pot. You just boil them and eat them with, like, I'm not saying noodles, but it's a kind of, well, kind of, yeah, wheat-based noodles. Don't know what you're talking about. Alert! How dare you? Right. So so some people like that, but to be honest, I didn't like it that much. Right. I don't even know what these are. Yes, it was chicken, some vegetables, and you just throw it. It's just boiled vegetables and stuff. I didn't really. It's not my favourite thing, right? But it's very healthy, right? Yeah. So you probably see them eating this kind of stuff during the winter, right? And yeah, mushrooms and herbs and stuff, and we say it's very hearty food. But I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good, thank you. But you know, something to try. Okay, right, next, please.
Yes,
so,
darling.
You cook it, and then you eat it, innit? That's it, done, bang. Where's your camera? Oh gosh, I don't know what I did, right? But yeah, you just, like in the anime, you scoop it out when it's ready and you eat it. And then put more stuff in the water, boil it and eat it. Pretty simple concept, really. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing, people love it. There's a bit of soy sauce there, of course.
Just too quick. Action shots.
There's fish as well. I'm not a big fan of fish.
Doesn't matter really.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it's nasty, but some food, you know, it's like bleh, bleh, bleh. And then the good stuff is like, whoa, it's amazing, right? Oh my days. Some of the food is absolutely ridiculous, right? But yeah, this stuff is, yeah, very, you know, countryside. It's countryside food basically. It's very basic, and the plates were very pretty. Right, that's it. And, like right down there, you can't see it, right? But at the bottom, pause that. Pause. No, I think I've got a picture anyway. It's fine. I've got a picture. I'm pretty sure. No, I don't. Okay, fine. I'll pause it. Right? At the bottom of the screen, under all the text of you guys chatting, is basically a. It's gelatinous rice on a stick, right? And covered in a wrap of seaweed, nori, right? Nori, right? The dried seaweed, and you know, a little bit flavored. And no, not my thing. I'm like, yeah, no. What is this? It's technically not very different to the mochi and to the dango, if you know those things. It's basically a rice-based food, but I was like, this one, like, no, I don't like it. But you know, if you like it, you like it, innit? And obviously, it's popular around somewhere, right? But for me, I was like, nah, not something I recommend. So here's something I don't know, maybe you're into, right? Like, you know, Sanrio stuff. Some hand gel there for you dirty guys. And some fluffy animals to put next to your pillow, isn't it? That's great. Chupa Chups? How did Chupa Chups get in here? I don't know, but there we go. Sanrio. Hello Kitty, right? That's it. It's the classic, you know, buy it for whatever. Great gifts, right? Wonderful. So, esports, huh? Yeah, esports was taking off. And as you can see, they were selling off the chairs and PCs and sticks and keyboards and mice and illuminated rubbish. And it really makes you think, like, who has time to do this, right? What did I buy my cats, bruv? We bought what was it? A harness to stop my cat escaping from the garden. That's what we bought. The time before that, we bought a little costume, and that was just, they did not like that at all. They were like, no, get this off me, right? I thought, oh, it's gonna be cute. No, cat was like, no, don't. I'm not wearing a stupid outfit. Get it off me. Like, literally having a fit. So this joystick was quite common and but not really cheaper than I was hoping, right? But it's very, very. You could find it in all the big electronic stores. Obviously, I didn't want to try it out. I was like, nah, don't know this brand. I'm not trusting it. I don't know about the lag, and it wasn't much cheaper than the others. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Manga, is it safe for families? Yes, it seems okay. And you can see, like, New Type is still alive. VTuber, there's actually a magazine about VTubers. I'm like, really? Wow. Is that chocolate? I hope so. Right. Hello guys. Okay. Why am I not in this magazine, eh? I don't know. But there you go. That's life, innit? Yodobashi Gaming and Esports. So yeah, esports is taking off. It's good, I guess. Right, so there's that stick again. So it's the C2 Universal, right? But the more interesting stick was really, to be honest, it was the Mad Catz TE3 and the Hori Fighting Stick, which was ridiculously more expensive than this kind of weird. As you can see, it's a universal stick, but I just never heard of it outside of Japan. So I was like, yeah, 14k, nah, I'm alright, I'll survive. Why am I watching this? Oh, this is in my hotel room. Oh, right, this is it, right? So watching TV, and there's just some French person on TV talking about decorating the house. C'est ma cuisine. It's my kitchen. You're like, what? 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 What's going on? What? What the? And I'm like, bruv. I don't know what's going on, but it's got a hamster. Shermie's like, Ross! Right? Well, what can I say, right? You know, Japanese TV, it's probably the same as every other TV. I'm not going to stereotype, right? But Japanese TV, there's a lot of, wow, that is amazing. And you know, probably everyone else does that as well. But it's just so obvious when you go to Japan. They're just like, wow, 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 wow. That's pretty much it. So I'm like, no French person decorates their house like this, right? But you know, on Japanese TV, this is how French people decorate their houses. Okay, bruv. Okay. No, not really. No. No, but okay. Whatever makes good TV. Alright, whatever. So, yeah, I don't know why I'm taking a picture of this, but yeah, there was a lot of language learning, right? There was German and French kind of learning stuff. It was quite impressive, actually. I don't know what series this was. You're just like, what's going on? But it was great to watch like French or German series with Japanese subtitles. I was like, what is... I'm probably going to get a copyright strike for this, but whatever. White flag? What white flag? French are too busy protesting. Yeah, exactly right. No time to decorate. There's a decorating with skull and crossbones, bruv, and croissant. It's you know what I mean, right? So back to Akihabara. Now I took this picture because there was a shop here on the second floor which had Neo Geo stuff, and it's gone. I'm really upset. Anyway, oh look, it's another My figure. What a shocker, right? Do you know that? It's my... Do you know how much she is? Yes, she's 36k. 36k. That's as much as King of Fighters 98 cartridge, bruv. Which one are you gonna buy? Huh? Which one are you gonna buy? King of Fighters 98 or a My Shuriani costume figure? I don't know, man. Beautiful girl figure, yeah? Beautiful girl figure. And then we have the most bizarre thing, right? This is literally... Wait, hold on. I better be careful what I say here. But the Neo Geo X, as far as I remember, this company got retconned by SNK. And they were like, yeah, no, we are not doing business with you anymore, right? So this is 9,300 yen and it's got all these games on it, and technically I think it's technically bootleg now. So that's a good question. Is it because Mai's popular or is it because nobody buys it? Well, see, that's the thing, right? Imagine you go through Akihabara, right, and all you can find are free My figures. And is it because nobody wants to buy them, or because that's the only figures that are available, and that the shop says like, yeah, I can sell that, so I'll put it on display? Huh? I don't know, man. I don't know. But the fact is, I didn't see any Angel. I didn't see... Actually, I did see a Nakaruru the time before. And I did see... what's the name? The archer girl. But anyway. Oh yeah, that natural beam of lights. Yeah, I know, right? So anyway, I don't know. It's a good question, right? 33 for 20k. Okay. Don't know if you watched this anime, Licorice Recall. That was good, right? Good anime, and that was a prototype figure at the time. I'm scared to zoom in here, but I think we're past the hour point, so maybe Idris will get very happy now. Oh my god, right? Absolute disgrace. And maybe some smut, right? Oh my gosh, absolutely disgraceful, right? Smart. And I'm pretty sure that model there is based on a real life model. You might know her if you followed her on Twitter. Not that I did. I mean, I did, but never mind. And yeah. So she's proud. Awesome, right? Lolly. Oh no, Lolly, move away from that, Lolly. Disgusting. Hey look! There's Q! It's Q from King of Fighters, brother, and Kasumi from I'm Dead or Alive! Oh my gosh! And there's Kiryu from the Yakuza series. Unbelievable. And there's a guy, I don't know what he's doing with his pants, right? Unbelievable. But there you go. And there's, I don't know what that is. But yeah, Fate and Link and what have yous and whatever. So, you know, it was a great store. I think that was the Ami store in Akihabara. Fantastic. It looks like Shemi. Oh, yeah, I've got a Kasumi figure, mate. That's all good. So, yeah, that's the Akihabara. Radio Kaikan. Yeah, that's Ami, right? That was good. So, as you can see, good old tourist attraction rubbish. Right, from My Hero Academia. Yes, I know. Right, whatever. Bruv, I'm not even like halfway through the photos, brother. It's already 1 hour. What is this, man? Kyo is a cultured person, yeah. Don't look up, man. Don't look up. Melon season. Beer. Yeah. Yeah, no. Seafood. Not really. I don't even know what that is. No, not my thing. Ah, dear. Oh, Nabe. Yeah, there it is. That was it. So that's like kind of peanut based miso on top of rice on a stick. You're like, yeah. Some people like that. It wasn't my thing, man. I was like, nah, fish, yeah, okay, Nabe, yeah. The night streets. Okay, there's a story about this one. I don't know if I told you this before, but I'm going to tell you again. I've got a strange bruise appearing on my arm, but anyway. So we're looking for a drink, right? In the late night. Let's say it was about 11. And we found a bar, and it's full of alcohol. Full of worldwide alcohol, right? And the guy's like, yeah, come in, take a seat. They're very polite, everything. And they're like, yeah, we do a certain thing here. We go in 3 rounds. We go round 1, early, a young drink, like a whiskey or vodka. Round 2, more expensive. And then round 3, ridiculously expensive. Alright, take care, Psycho KOF. Yeah, I gotta wake up in the morning actually, so I'm probably gonna call this quits. Maybe I'll do part 2 later, right? And so just to end this story, we had round 1, and we thought, basically, I know most of the whiskies here, and I have a feeling this is like one of those dodgy bars where they ridiculously overprice you, because at round 2 they were like, have these desserts, these treats in a little bucket, and I was like, nah man, no, this stinks. No, I'm going, right? And I got the bill. It was 10k, right, for 2 drinks. 10k. Do you understand? I was like, what? Excuse me? Okay, fine. Here's your money. Bye. Before I got to, before I got totally got my legs chopped off, I was like, yeah, okay, fine. Here's your money. Bye. Yeah, well done, Macallan, indeed, right? And they've got some 21-year-old whiskies and stuff. So, they weren't joking, right? They had some good whiskies there, but I was like, yeah, no, I'm not paying that. I don't know what you're gonna pay. I'm gonna pay for a round 3. I'm not paying it. I'm legging it, bruv. I'm getting the hell out of here. And I'm like, Winter's Gold, Delphini's Winter's Gold. That's like you get that in the supermarket, bruv. Get out of here, bruv. It's like the guy who's trying to tell me, yeah, you know, smoky whiskies, blah blah blah. I'm like, bruv, I just had the latest smoky whiskey from Benriach. They just made it. They just released it like last year. You're not going to see that for a while, bruv. But you can keep talking if you want. Anyway, so I was like showing off, whatever. But very nice presentation, right? The guy gave me an Ardmore. I was like, Ardmore? Okay. All right. Yeah, this is the round 1, yeah? I'm like, okay. And then I was like, yeah, whatever, let's get out. And obviously the convenience stores are open all night long, so that was interesting. And then you're like, yeah, anime's everywhere, innit? HoloLive. You're like, wow, okay. Interesting. And I think we'll end it here for now. I hope I've kept you entertained without even playing any KOF for an hour. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if this went on too long. But I will do part 2 at some point later on and hopefully send you to sleep. So take care, everybody. And like I said, I'll try to squeeze in another stream later on. And thanks for keeping me company while I rant about my last trip to Japan. So thank you, Idris, Johnny, Psycho, and Darren, right? We'll see you all next time. I hope you have a nice rest of the week. Right? Take care of yourselves and we'll see you next time. Take it easy, everybody. Night, night.